All right, 11.2 practice. Find the area of circle C. So again, formula, area equals pi r squared. So we need our radius, which is right here. So that means pi 0.4 squared. So that means you could actually leave the answer just like this. 0.16 pi centimeters squared. You can leave it that way, unless it says to round the decimal. But if you did multiply it out, you might get this. And again, this could change based on whether or not you use the pi symbol or 3.14. It could be like one digit off. Number 4, the tricky one part here is, remember, this is the diameter, so we're working with the radius of 10. So again, the formula, substitute in the 10, so we get 100 pi, or 314.16 inches squared. Again, depending on whether you use pi or 3.14. Okay, number 5, same thing, just no picture, but basically same information. Area equals pi. I'm just going to go right to this squared, so 25 pi inches squared. Just going to start leaving it like that. Similar problem. This means the radius is 8. So area equals pi 8 squared. So 64 pi square feet. All right, now this time we're trying to find the radius. We already know the area. So we say 89 equals pi r squared. We're trying to get r by itself, so we divide by pi. And that's going to be approximately 28.32, again, depending on 3.14 or the pi key. At this point, we're trying to get r by itself, so we square root, and we get approximately 5.32 feet for the radius. Okay, number 8 was a typo. These words got mixed up. We're trying to find the radius with the area of 380. So same concept here, 380 equals pi r squared. Divide by pi. Again, pi key or 3.14. And we're going to get 121.02. Square root both sides. And it's basically 11 inches. Number 9, we know the area again. This time we're trying to find the diameter. So we have one extra step. Equals pi r squared. I forgot the 6. Okay, so again, we're going to divide by pi. That's going to give us 4.013. You can kind of see where this is going. Square root r equals basically 2, which means the diameter is going to be 4 inches. Same problem here, except a little bit different. Notice we have a pi here. So that's going to make it a little bit easier. So we put a pi here, equals pi r squared. So when we divide by pi, what happens is pi's cancel. So we get 676 equals r squared. Square root both sides, and we get r equals 26. But remember, always look at the details. It's asking for the diameter, so that's 52 centimeters. Okay. It says, find the area of the sectors formed by DFE. So DFE, we're looking right here. So we have to first find out what this number is. So we subtract 256 from 360, and we find out that this sector is 104. So area is 104, the piece we have, out of the entire circle, times pi r squared. And we already know what that is. So we just plug in our numbers. And now we just literally number crunch. So you can just do 104 times pi times 14 squared, then divide by 360. And what we get is 56.6 177.62 pi, or 177.79 centimeters squared. Okay. Again, this section right here. So we're going to do this portion of 360 times pi r squared again, but we know that is 4. And again, you just literally number crunch, type in the calculator straight away, and you'll get 3.33 pi, or 10.47 feet squared. That should not be a colon, that should be a decimal. Okay, find the area. The area of the shaded sector has been given. Find the indicated measure. So we're trying to find the area of the whole thing. So we know this is the area of this sector. If this is 50, that means this sector is 310. So we put 310 here. And basically what we're trying to solve for is that R. Okay, so what you're going to do is just calculate that number, okay, and then divide both sides by that number, and you get r squared equals 21.03. When we take the square root, we get r equals 4.586, and then we do the classic area equals pi r squared, plug this in here, and we get 21.03 pi centimeters squared. And again, you could calculate that out. So real quickly, again, if you want to see that, what it would look like on the calculator, you could just do 310 divided by 360 times pi, or 3.14. So basically 2.7 r squared. So you're just going to divide 56.87 divided by 2.7. Right, we're working with this sector right here. So same problem, basically, just different numbers. 12.36 equals 89 out of 360 pi r squared. So again, you're going to calculate that number, divide both sides by that number. In this case, just FYI, it's 0.776. And you get r squared equals 15.9, basically 16. So we'll go with r equals 4. And this time, all it wanted was stop there. So 4 meters. And last but not least, find the area of the shaded region. So basically we need to find the area of the big circle minus the area of the small. Okay? So you gotta be careful here. These can be deceptive. The 24 is the radius of the big circle. Sometimes they'll just give you this and you have to calculate it. So they could have given you 18 here, and then you would have add 6, but they give you that. So it's basically pi 24 squared minus pi 6 squared. And no, you cannot just do 24 minus 6 and say it's 18 squared. So we get 576 pi minus 36 pi. Now you can just subtract and get 540 pi. And again, you could multiply that out. Either way is fine. And that's